Hello and welcome back. More ETS2 time. It really is a lazy Sunday for me because I can't be bothered to play anything else but ETS or ETS. So I'm going to crack on with this one. I think I'm going to do a new job. I'll get a coffee. Don't you worry. Oh, look at that one. Ivory Coast Sport. Gets us back into the rest map area. Anything else? Nope. It's going away. 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 Why do I get the feeling I've done that one already? That's 11 hours. That looks like it could be a good one. No. Where'd it go? I just clicked that. I could have sworn it was that one. It was that one. It was that one. See who comes in. Bam! There we go. Right then. How's the time to get your coffee, your tea, or your vodka, whatever you feel you need. I will be right back in 2 minutes. There we go. Coffee, trucking, and all that jazz. Let's get started then, shall we? Need to make some moves. Right, hold on a minute. Because of the American truckers now, I've got to remember what gear I've got to do. That's the one. I've forgotten already. What's around here? Right, before I go any further, we just check one thing. Beep! That's the one. No, we're all good, I think. Let's try that again, shall we? that steering. We're awesome. Dale, how you doing? Yeah, I was being lazy. I got watching TV. Now I'm completely in the wrong gear. Hope you've got yourself a drink. I've got my coffee. Ooh, that's good. Hot coffee. Oh, mister, go on. Why did that freeze all of a sudden? Didn't like that then. Oh, I was thinking of playing something else, but you know what? I just want a lazy day. I was thinking maybe Project Cars or Wreckfest. You know what? I can't be bothered to do racing. I'll just do ETS again. It's nice and lazy. I can kind of chill. So why not? Oh, come on. Click the button. Lollies? Is it warm where you are? There we go. Picture up. Right, before we exit, let's check the map. Need to find out if there's a better way to open up roads. By the looks of it, we've done a shed load of them. Well, that's... I think I've done a lot of them. Let's make a minor adjustment, shall we? Let's go this way. Oh, what? We want to hit this road. Hit here. Why is this one going there? Sometimes I really hate playing with the map. It ends by there. Gonna have to by the looks of it, aren't I? Because it doesn't want to do anything. Okay. It's looking busy. Right, we is off. So we've got plenty of fuel on board. 16-hour drive, really? Well, the bottom camera is the GoPro cam. The top camera is just what the screens would show. It's an awkward one because they're so wide. Obviously, I can't get in gear. There we go. Because they're so wide, it looks really zoomed out. So obviously, to view then on just a screen, as you see now, to view this on just that screen, there's not a lot to see because you're not zoomed in on it, you know? So I tend to have two options. So even though this bottom camera here shows you what I'm seeing, it doesn't show it in as much detail because up on this screen here, this panel doesn't come across that well in the camera, unfortunately. Depends what I'm doing. I mean, like now, really, if I'm doing like a scenery shot and I want to show you, at least that way you get a better view of what I'm seeing, and you know, those kind of shots come through really nice. Especially if there's something that, ooh, you know, it's over here, have a look. I can put it to that mode and you can have a look. So sorry, you're saying that you prefer it this way better. Is it with this setup where you can see the steering wheel, or you prefer the other way where you can't see the steering wheel? Yeah, unfortunately, the monitors are set up for my eye level. So where the camera is, the camera picks up the IPS, because these are IPS screens, and IPS suffers from IPS glow, which is like a silvery kind of look to the screen, and that's what it's picking up here on this monitor. It's picking up some of that glow, so the panel doesn't look as clear as certainly the center one or the one on the left. Which is a shame, but at the end of the day, it's never going to be perfect. Oh, I've got to get a ticket because I'm not stopping for that one. Yeah, that's just me being fussy. I tend to notice this kind of stuff. We've got 14 hours. We've got 24 hours to do the job. So we're definitely going to have to sleep. Set cruise on and relax. Well, can't relax because they're all slowing down. Awesome. Cop's going for it. Come on, Audi. Shift. Oh, he's got to turn in he. Oh, jeez. Why do they do that? What are we damage-wise? Ah, we didn't pick up anything. What kind of screen are you, what kind of resolution are you looking for? I mean, if you're going to be playing at 1080, then you've got the choice of either monitor or TV. I mean, yes, you could push to a 4K TV or a 4K monitor, but then you've got to think about frames per second and how good your PC is to start with. Personally, I would probably recommend a monitor. However, if you're on a budget, there's nothing stopping you using your existing TV. I mean, you may have an LCD TV in the house. How much TV do you watch? You could always use that on your rig straight away. I mean, I think the rule of thumb, if you were getting into sim racing or driving in general, then anything from a 27-inch is probably the perfect screen. If you're planning on going triples, 27-inch. You can go bigger, but then it gets more difficult to try and keep the scale correct. But ultimately, it's your choice. Gonna go 50-inch times 3. It's gonna be big. They do say for a triple screen, 27-inch, would you believe, is the ideal size. I'm not 100% sure on that. But these are 34-inch ultra-wides, which equates to about a 27-inch 16:9 screen. Am I disappointed with the size that I see from the trucks and the cars? No. If you're doing purely trucking, then I would stick with a 16:9 screen, because the vertical height you'll benefit from. If you're gonna go 50-inch, then it's probably gonna be a 1080p. Wait, hold on. I'm too busy reading the screen and not looking at where I'm going. Oh, he's gonna be stuck with this one. Can't get it in gear now. Deep. Yeah, mind the sign. That was just automatic pilot there. I didn't even look. Right, what was the damage? 0. Well, you can get 32-inch monitors. I think I've done a lot of reading, obviously, on sim rigs myself, and I've seen a few people who have gone for like 50-inch, even 42-inch, who have ended downsizing because the scale of the game looked better on a smaller screen, and it was easier to get the field of view balanced on a smaller screen. So maybe as a compromise, a 32-inch would work out better. Because let's face it, we all like big screens. But it is going to be a very personal choice. If you went for TV, yes, you could go for 4K, and yes, you could run it in 1080p on the 4K screens. How good that will look will depend on the panel that you're buying. And if you're going to go for a TV, you've got to make sure that you get a TV that's got very good or low input lag. Because the last thing you want to do is just buy any TV off the shelves and use it, because if it's got high input lag, it's not going to be good for what you want to do. So certainly if you're going to be buying a TV, do your homework on them. Rule of thumb though, most Samsungs these days are pretty good. Sony are very good with input lag usually. But even then, it'll vary from model to model, so you need to do your research on every panel to make sure, you know, it gives you exactly what you want. That's not going to work. Yeah. Oh. Right, hold on. We got a dead end. Map. It's taking me on a random route. Ah, I'm going to kill this game, I swear. Right, reset navigation. That's not the way I told it to go, is it? I swear I wanted to go this way. For some reason this game wants to take me through this part here. It won't let me. Ah, what is going on? Right. I'm going to put the marker by here. When I see the marker on the map, I know to stop. Because I'm going to have to turn myself around by the looks of it. Thinking about it, TV. Yeah, I mean, literally, you could just grab your TV you have now, plug it in. You know, it may not be good, it may be perfect with input lag, but it's something to tie you over until you've decided what you do want to get. There's plenty of TV review sites out there. A lot of them these days cover things like input lag and PC use. So yeah, if you decide TV, just remember to check those, because not all TVs are good at handling PC input. Even if they have a PC input mode, doesn't mean they're going to be good at, you know, displaying PC or games at a fast pace. You know, if you're going monitor, you got to decide: do you want to stick with 60 Hertz? Do you want to go for 144? You get up to 240 Hertz these days. You know, if you want to get involved with that kind of stuff, you're going to need to stick with monitors at the moment. And that's one of the reasons I went for these. I liked ultra-wides anyway. But I wanted to get into 144, so I ended up buying one of these monitors. Enjoyed it enough, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get into triple screen racing, so I'll just buy another two. This one's taking me on a bit of a wild goose chase, so I think when I get to that pointer now, which is on a map, I'm going to have to change, turn left I should say. I'm going to run out of fuel probably. Oh, here we go. Yeah, take it wide because the back end's going to clip otherwise. Well, that was a bit of a wild goose chase, right up the wrong path. Alright. Give me a chance, beeping your horn. Well, use what you've got for now, and then once you've decided on what size you would prefer, if it's going to be the smaller 2732, I would probably consider monitors myself. If you're going bigger, because obviously the bigger you go on the monitor, the way more expensive. With monitors though, at up to 32, you can get some very good monitors. You may even decide at that point that you want to go up in resolution from 1080. Maybe you want to do 1440p. That would be a very good resolution for a single monitor. Yeah, then your choice is either monitor or TV. But even at 32, I would probably side with monitor. If it was going to be, say, 37 to 42, I would probably be looking at TVs. The other option is you could consider, well, hold on, why not just go for one big ultra wide? You've got the new Samsung, which is a 32 by, I can't remember what it was now. What is that, 43 inch screen? Or it's a 32 by 10 or something silly. So it's basically an ultra wide, but it's a wider version yet again. I've seen a lot of sim racing rigs with those monitors being used. A lot of people like them as well. wait. I'm going the wrong way. I don't want to go that way. Lucky no one's coming. So if we do a map, we should be heading the right way now at least. Yeah, that's it. So we want to go up here. So I want to keep going until I get to that marker. Whoa. Yeah, you can get tidy monitors for 200 today. Don't know if you get 32. You may be looking at a TN panel. You'd have to do your research on panels, because you've got different panels, a bit like you can do on TVs. So basically on monitors you'll have a TN panel, you'll have IPS, and you'll have the VA panels. IPS is good for color reproduction. Its speed is getting better, and responsiveness. VA panels, I would say, are probably the better all-round panel. Again, very good speeds on VA. You'll find them going 200, 240 hertz. Color reproduction not quite as good as IPS. And then you got the TN panel, which tend to be the very fastest in terms of responsiveness. Color reproduction again is slightly down, but to be honest, unless you're side by side and if you get a good TN panel, you probably wouldn't notice too much of a difference. Don't go to the stores. You'll get fed God knows what. There are plenty of websites, plenty of forums online with people who will test these screens, who will recommend screens at certain prices. Just read them. Mind you saying that, I took a risk because I bought this without reading any reviews. Well, that's a cop-out. That didn't go in. Why is this section 18? Pardon me. It's alright, officer, I'm not drinking. I really am going to be stuck here, aren't I? If you want a good place that has a really good forum for hardware, have a look at overclockers.co.uk. Ugh, great. Well, if you go in there, those guys, they got a bit of everything. Hit their forums, so go to their website and hit their forums. They've got a very good forum. I would always recommend reading up there. It's a busy forum, it's always in use. And you generally get good information on there as well. By the looks of it, there's the stop area up ahead. I'll be taking some of that. Why is that not going down a gear? There we are. Get some sleep. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just telling you basically what I did, which is just research, just read, type into Google. Sooner or later, you'll come across the information you need. Check the map again, just make sure I am going in the right direction. Yeah, I think we're home free. Let's go. And I was just saying that, you know, just do your research through Google and you'll find the information you need. When you planning on getting things like screens, are we talking like 6 months down the line or longer? Cow. Don't want to hit that because you'll probably kill it. Oh, what, look at that invisible cow. And you can't really look at it then, can you? Alright, I'm pulling over. I'll let this guy go. Oh great, truck. then yeah, plenty of time. Just do a bit of research now. Technology moves so fast that you'll probably find there's better deals. That's a good point. Keep an eye out for sales. Black Friday's going to be coming up by the time you're ready to buy. So who knows? That's what I did with these monitors. I think the usual retail was about the £700 mark. They fluctuated between like 650, 750 tops, depending on where you buy them. But they came out. What were they? Can't remember. What, 500 a piece? So I thought, you know what? Now's the time to buy. You know, if they were selling for 700, I probably wouldn't have touched them with a barge pole. Yeah, shop around when the time comes. Right, are we gonna get around this guy? Nope. Frustrating when it doesn't go into gear. That's a bumpy road. Should we risk it? Can't see over this brow. Nope. What, you mean the truck game coming out for the PS4? I used to be big into my PS4, but you know, I was lucky in a way because I had PS4 and PC, and I used to swap back and forth. But I found myself using the PS4 less and less and less. First got into VR with PS4, and once I had the experience of VR with the PS4, I thought, I'm going the wrong way. That's what I'm thinking. I thought, you know what, I've got to do this on the PC. So that's when I bought the Vive, and then since I bought the Vive, I kind of was like, I'm not really touching the PS4 anymore, and really now I'm just invested in the PC. Right, hold on, let's check the map because this thing's taking me around in circles. Why does it do that? there's no marker dropped, and yet it's still... Or is there? Is there a marker? Right, reset navigation. There we go. It just needed me to click. Right, what are we doing? Yeah, I've only heard about it. I've not seen anything about it at all, so I don't know how good it would be. It's a shame that SCS don't take this onto the PS4, but maybe they feel they can't. But there are some PS4 only games I do or did enjoy playing. And if a PS5 comes out, would I get it? I'd be tempted to. That didn't change, did it? I don't know. I kind of like to see this redone with a new graphics engine completely, but I don't think that'll ever happen. It'll probably come out as a brand new game if they did that. Cool. Truck on the back of that then. What, you mean this game, Euro Trucks? Well, when you think about it, Euro Truckers came out before ATS. So ATS is like the new version of this game. I mean, where do you go from that? Bar maybe starting from the ground up. Unless they plan on doing the whole world in sections, and then they just go to, right, here's the new version, but it's the whole place. Yeah, I don't know how this would work on console. I'd like to think it would be possible, but you know, when you think about it, no, it probably would work. I wonder what does hold them back. Maybe it's just licensing. Yeah. 3 hours to go. Woo! Whoa. One. The level of this handbrake on the shifter is awesome. Such a lifesaver. Say handbrake, I should say parking brake, sorry. And look at this traffic, come on. Yeah, I've only heard that something was coming out. Oh man, that road is terrible. Oh jeez. Better slow down with that one. That could have been bad. Yeah, that's not really enough to tell you much, really, is it? Personally, I'd stick with this. I mean, if that game, you know, got developed for PS4 and was good, it'll probably end up coming to PC. You wouldn't want to miss out on that market as well. Well, let's face it, any trucking game that comes out is going to be very similar. I mean, let's just pick up a load, take it A, drop it off at B. So they're all going to be very much the same. Yeah, I didn't think I'd like this truck, but it really has grown on me. Oop, that's the wrong one. Let's stay in lane, shall we? Oh, there'll be a look. We can do... We'll swap it to that one. See what I mean about showing off the views? Scenery in this game is done rather well. I do enjoy the scenery. Oh yeah. Didn't go in. There's too much traffic coming. Oh, red light too busy reading. We're free. Yeah, you never know, they might do. It's been ages since I've actually driven in the UK. In the game, that is. Oh look, there's a granite block. I keep forgetting you can't do that. Quick before he decides to turn. Stay there. He started turning. There's a good bit of scenery coming up. All the videos I've ever streamed are on this profile. Because even though I've been gaming a long time, it's only recently I started streaming. I got to just decided one day, you know what, why not? Let's just stream what I'm playing. If people want to watch, people will watch. If they don't want to watch, they don't have to watch. So yeah, you can go right the way back. You'll see the videos where I think I started streaming when I got the main rig, but that's when I had a TSPC Racer for a steering wheel, and I think I had already bought my Fanatec pedals. No, not all my stuff is basically live streaming, unless it's an unboxing or, you know, going around parts of my rig. All the gaming there was live streaming. Thought about doing videos where you record the video and edit and upload them. I haven't got the patience, to be honest. All the time to spend going through and doing all that. Car, you better stay there. No, you're not gonna. You're gonna drive straight into me. Git. Anything come in? Yeah. Let's see how far we can get before anything comes. Yeah. What is that? Oh, it's a dodgy road. That'll do. Whoa. Regardless of whether if you have a channel that's remains small and you have the odd person coming in, or whether you end up having a huge channel and people coming in left, right and centre, I'm sure either way you'll enjoy it. What shifter am I using? It's the actual box itself is an SHH shifter. It's made by a guy in Spain. I don't remember how much I paid for it. It was about £120. I'm kind of holding out. I will probably buy a new shifter H-pattern box. I heard that Heusinkveld, who make the Handbrake I've got, are developing one. I really do like their gear. I do fancy if they do bring one out. If it's any good, I'll probably buy that. The Fanatec shifter is good, but again, you're talking 300-400. Build quality is... I've heard people have problems with them. Thrustmaster do a shifter, but from what I heard, you need to mod it to get for the best from it. This I felt was probably the good balance between price and feel. So I end up going for this one, and to be honest, I haven't been disappointed at all. It's a great little shifter. You know, to look at, it doesn't look like much because it's a 3D printed box at the end of the day. But it just works. What are you going to do for a shifter? Wait a minute, where am I? Matey, you're going to have to wait a second. Not quite sure where it wants me to drop this. I think it's in there and I've just gone past it. I'll have a look in the description. It should be listed as SHH if I remember correctly. Well, with streaming, you don't really need to worry about, you know, being seen. I'm not a great fan of people seeing me, so this is why you just see the screens and my screens and my hands do weird shapes and all sorts. As far as I'm concerned, no need to see me. It's not about me, it's about what I'm playing. Assuming it's in here I need to go. Oh, it's one of these ones. Got it stuck. Oof, that was close. That was very close. As for the G29, the G29 shifter, its size is great. It doesn't have a lot of feel. However, there is a mod that you can get for it that is supposed to improve the feel of the G29. When I bought a G29, I didn't use the shifter. I went straight to this one. But it's a very lightweight shifter. There isn't any resistance to it at all. You can throw it into the gears. Great, fine. For a simple box, it's great. But if it was me, I would probably buy the mod for it. Yeah, I think it's done by 3D Rapid or something, or I can get it on eBay. Supposedly it's supposed to be really good, and it's improves at no end. So I would probably, if I was going to go back to one of those, I would probably fit that to it. Same with the pedals. If you're going to have the Logitech pedals, buy the GTI, I think it's called GTI Spring, or GTI Springs. That's what I ended up. The progressive springs are about £18, because that's what I fitted to my pedals. I bought the brake. Bought the brake spring. Took the brake spring that was in the pedals already, moved that to the throttle, and then put the GTI brake spring in. That stiffens up the throttle, gives you more resistance. It felt better to me. And obviously with the brake spring, again, that gives you a progressive feel. You take the rubber bung out. And I love the pedals like that, for what they were. Let's drop that job off, shall we? Okay, let's see what else is about, shall we? Could do that one. Oh, we're gonna have to do that one because that's the only job that's listed. That's awesome. Great. Where do we get to pick that one? Oh, we pick it up from here as well. Yeah, load cell definitely the way to go. It wasn't that one. Seriously. I've got to go outside. What? I don't know why I'm doing that. Getting it completely wrong. This is really shaking the desk. And this is why I'm contemplating on changing the rig. you. Oh my god, it's a 2-hour trip to get there. Right. Forget the fines. How quick can we go? It's not going in. Thank you. This thing does motor, I'll give it that much. This could end up badly. We've now got 2 hours and 6 in game. Let's see how quick we get through this. That's 98. Holy crap, where's it taking me? That's not good timing. Speeding, you think? Don't slow down, come on. I've got to turn around? Oh, where's this game taking me? Right, map. I don't think I should have done that, do you? Had that one or... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it's taken me all over the shop today and it's really frustrating. What is going on with AI cars? Well, here we go. Mission to see how quick we can do it again. 1 hour and 8 still. What was my top speed then? That was about 98. Let's see if we can get up to 100, shall we? Probably end up in a tree somewhere. Got a bit light. Oh. That was close. Oh man, getting gear. Don't think I could, even if I wanted to. What is going on? I'm not sure if it's me shifting and I'm just releasing the clutch too early or something. Or maybe I'm hitting the accelerator before I should. That's not good. Hard shoulder it is. Oh. Brakes are pretty good. It gets a little bit skew-if. What's that damage on? Only 2%. I can live with that. About 5 minutes away. Oh, hiccups. By the time I pick this thing up, it'll be late for delivery. Nope, can't see over the truck. Nope, that's my own. I did look at one of his, but I wasn't prepared to spend 80 quid on a box that I could make for 40 quid. Or even 50 quid. Can't even remember what it worked out to be in the end. Probably closer to 50. But even so, 50 to 80. And then I can make it any way I want. It's not difficult. Depends on how you make it. You can just twist the wires on, which is the really budget way of doing it. The circuit board I've got in here will allow you to attach 32 buttons in total, and it's just you recognise as a USB controller device, of which then you push the pin down and you slide the wire in, let go, and that's the wire fitted. So the only other end you have to worry about is where it attaches to the switch. You could just twist fit, cover it up with tape if you wanted to. There are some switches out there which allows you to screw mount the switch, or the wire, sorry, to the switch. So again, you could go completely solderless, but I believe those switches would cost you a few pennies more. Didn't really go into it. No, doesn't like that. It wants me to line up a bit better. It's better. There's many different types of board you could use. You could do, if you want to download and get yourself into an Arduino board, you could do that. Wiring can be a bit of a pain on the Arduinos though, because you've got to have the diagram to do it. There's a cheapo joystick board you could buy, which would probably cost you about £8 and allow you to do up to about, what, 12 switches? Which is the first button box I made. It's actually under the cupboard here. I keep it as a backup switch box just in case I need it for anything extra. And that's when I upgraded the circuit to this one. I was going to do an Arduino for it. But after looking at the wiring diagram, and I thought to myself, you know what, if this ever goes wrong, I've got a headache of trying to solve which part is causing the problem. So I did a bit more research and found this the controller that's in here now, and it does the job very nicely. It's nice and simple. You know, you just push the two wires in that you need into, you know, switch 1A, switch 1B, and that's your switch wired in. I've actually got two boxes here. I don't know if you can see this little plastic piece that's sticking out by here. What I'm gently fingering. That's an indicator. So, got my indicators on a switch. Got my lights on it as well, so it acts like, you know, the proper controller in a car. And again, that was configured separately using the joystick controller originally. There's a guy online who does the boxes. I would recommend finding... If I can find the link, I'll send it. Actually, if you give me a moment, I'll find it now. Just need a nice place to pull over would be good. Nothing coming up. Oh, that's bad timing. Right then. Give me a momento. I'm still here, but I is looking. Don't want that playing because that'll be copyright. Have a look at that guy's video. Actually, he does shed loads of videos on how to do things, how to mod things, whether it's for Logitech wheels, pedals, gear shifter, button boxes. Because if you can follow the instructions on any of those videos, make it yourself. Gonna get me all the way down here, innit? Yeah, save that guy because he's really good at the stuff he does and his videos are really good and detailed. Right, we've got 7 hours to do the job. We're just inside. It'll be, if you click that link, it's like AM Studio or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was just on the screen in front of me, but I didn't look at it. But don't worry, the link is a proper link. It's not anything fishy. Probably caught one of his newer videos. I haven't watched him for a while, but when I was configuring my setup, I went through a load of his videos because he was bringing out a load of stuff when I was looking at options. Really good. He's the one I followed to make the indicator, actually. Because when I saw it, I was like, that's just such a brilliant idea. And the parts for it are really cheap. When I ended up building the bigger box with 32 switches, even though I weren't using all 32, I thought, you know what, all I need to do is wire that indicator stalk that I've got into that 32 switch box, and that frees me up a spare USB, because the amount of USBs I'm using is silly. I mean, I've got 4 USB ports, USB 3 hubs on the back of the PC, but each port is running a 4-way USB hub, and at the moment I think I've got 2 ports left free. I do like the sunsets in this game. Yeah, you'll need them. You'll probably use less than I use. Problem with a direct drive, you've got to have like a USB link for each device, so kind of sucks in that way, but it's worth it. That's not gonna work, is it? That's at least is he slowing down for me? Are you gonna slow? Nope. You're just gonna stop right in front. Okay. Gotta barge my way through on that one. Oh my god, what the hell? Whoa, that was some damage. What was that? 3%. Who knew it was going to get that rocky down there? Yeah, I've got to get used to obviously shifting with this. And I know that I've got to be a little bit more methodical in how I'm shifting. Because I am now shifting with, you know, the proper switches. And I'm still not 100% on shifting. This is what, the Scania 12+2? Yeah, the roads and Rust map are lethal in some areas, especially if you're going too fast. Whoa. That nearly took me off the road. For which shifter? You can do a YouTube search. There's a guy called Gamer Muscle. That's where I first saw it, and he's done a review on the shifter there. It's an old one, he's got the early edition. I know he's changed to a Fanatec shifter now. You can certainly look at his video, get a rough idea of what it's like there. I believe, well, when I bought mine there was a website. I don't actually know if they're still produced, I'm guessing they are. Do a Google and see if the website comes up. Right, I'm seeing multiple red lines. I have no idea where this is taking me. Map, what is this doing to me today? Where am I supposed to be going? No idea. Right, I'm going that way. Jesus. Oh, I see, so I need to go back on myself because I'm going up there. There's a road up the top. That was confusing. What are you stopping for? Great. This game hates me today, I swear. Oh, a little bit of coffee. I'm speeding again. I shouldn't do. Not up by here anyway. So we've got 3 hours and 37 remaining on the total trip time, and we've got 2 hours 13 of the trip itself. Flashy, flashy.
Wakey, wakey.
Alright, let's go over here. That's gonna be bad timing. Let's play chicken. I do try to behave, I just can't. Oh, that's bad timing. Got away with that one. Still only 3% damage, 0 on the trailer. Going to go from it, but there's a truck coming. Do you need it to play the game? No, you don't need it. I've been using this box. It's only recently that I get the MAN SKRS shifter. Or SKRS, I should say. In the last couple of days. Up until then, I was just using the H pattern. So really, you could use your Logitech. But if you... one word of warning, though. If you do buy that shifter, the SHH, and you go for, you know, a MAN shifter SKRS on top of, it doesn't fit. You have to make it fit. So I've kind of modded mine, because the metal bar that you attach your shifter to is extremely long, and it's always has been. It's been always kind of bugging me. So I've cut 3 centimeters off the end of it. To be honest, since I've done that, it makes the box feel even better. But it allows me to mount the MAN shifter to the top of it, and it doesn't look so cumbersome now sticking miles high up. I might do a video on it just to show it mounted to it. I've had to kind of cheat. I've wrapped some tape around the mounting point to pad it out, and then obviously the shifter goes over it and it screws onto that. Solid as a rock. May need to be tightened up once in a while, but other than that, well, for the price, I think you can't go wrong, which is the reason why I went for it. by the time you've put delivery on. I think mine cost a bit more because I had 2 brackets and I had a sequential shifter plate as well on top, so that bumps the price up. Because I thought, you know what, I might use the sequential, so I'll have that. To be honest, I've never used it. And you don't have to have the plate to use sequential. You can just twist the box, put it in sequential mode, and you can just go up and down through the gears using the H pattern plate. Still works. Lo and behold, inside that shifter, it uses the same joystick controller board that I bought. So it is done on the cheap, so to speak, but it's a good design. The guy's done well. I think what you're paying for more than anything is the 3D printing part of it. Oh, hold on, I can't go up there, can I? Yeah, no, there's a wall there. Crumbs. I think I'm gonna have to reverse it. Just not like that. Hold on. Oh no, there's probably room around the back. Let's try that first. Yeah, go with the G29 for now. You may find you mod that and you might feel that you might not want another shifter. Not even in gear, am I? Cool, that was close. Oh, there was a gap there, but I don't think I would have made it. Yeah, they did. They had that service there when I bought mine. I just didn't bother because at the time I was like, I'll either have it plain or I'll just have it saying SHH. It's to me, I wasn't bothered by having a logo on there at all. Wow, look at that one. 83 hours. Gladly you're not driving all of it. This is not going to take me... Oh, yes it does. So I've got one that takes me through. Canned beef. Well, I'm certainly not going to starve on the way. I think there's a little sleep stop right but there as well. I think I might just do that first. What's the time? 22. And there's a repair. happens whenever I go into that 8th gear. Let's repair. Hopefully they've, the 3D printing on it isn't that bad. You can see the ridges in it. I wish it was really smooth. Maybe they've improved on the 3D printing aspect. It's a little bit clunky as well, because when you put it into gear, it's a metal pole that hits up against the plastic lid, so creates quite a bit of noise. So what you can do, which is what I've done, get some fabric tape, wrap it around the pole, and that stops a lot of the clunkiness. Dun, 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 dun. Going exactly? I think we're going in here, aren't we? Select the job. Take the job. Oh, my rear mirror on the right hand side has decided to lock up again. That's the one. No, it's not latching. Needed a bit of a push. Yeah, shipping ain't too bad. I've been happy with it. For the price. You know, it's either that or you go for the Thrustmaster shifter. And to be honest, none of them are perfect. The Fanatec is probably a better shifter. But that's not without its own problems as well. It's going to get caught in the wall. It's going to be a bit of a scrape. This road is terrible. Wow. My bad. Don't know how I got the rear end round him though. I don't know if I could stomach it in white. Be a bit bright for me. Especially when you think that your wheel's going to be black leather. I'd probably go for the black. Well, I did go for the black, so... So 352 miles, 487 litres in the tank, so we're good for fuel. 13 hours to get there because we've already slept. And it's 88 hours to do the trip, so we should be fine. Just sit back and cruise. Gotta be Stover Green. You are certainly making a plan there. At least with this one I don't feel you have to mod it, because they actually implement a way of stiffening up the feel as well. If you read the instructions on it, basically where the metal bar is that attaches to the shifter that you put on, there's either 2 or 4 screws, and if you loosen the screws off you get the loose feel. If you tighten those screws down, the tighter they go, the stiffer the shifter is. Multiplayer, no. I've tried it a few times, and each and every time I've thought, why am I the only truck on the road? Or when you do see another truck, it's usually shed loads and they're all crashing, so it's like, this is pointless. With ETS, I just seem to enjoy the single player so much more because you've got the cars, you've got the trucks. Yeah, okay, the AI is a bit stupid, but gotta make a compromise somewhere, right? There. Big train. I have no idea about the company side of it. My focus is just doing 100% of the map. Keeps me busy enough as it is, trying to get jobs that go in the right direction. I'm hoping that I actually hit 60% of the maps, which would be nice. Here comes the speeding fine. Ooh, we got away with it because it's on the other side of the road. Yes! Damn it! There's another one. Oh, absolutely. You'll love it. And you'll be trying every game you can get your hand on with a wheel. accident. I don't blame you. I'd relax too if I could. Get that indicator off. Are we gonna move? Oh no. Lights again. Yeah, crawler gear. But again, it all depends on the gearbox you got fitted to the track as to whether you'll even see crawler gears, so this will vary from truck to track to track, from gearbox to gearbox. Can't even talk. Or whether you even set it that way. You could just set it to simple H pattern and go from there. Never been through here before. It was a good looking place. That car gonna move? We're gonna burn through these because I'm not gonna stop in time. Didn't get fined anyway, even better. That got me though. Come on, shift it. Go. I will get that gear. What's that? 8th gear every time. Gonna rack up flanks. Whee, plane ticket off. Kinda looks cool in the distance, doesn't it? Actually, that airport is rendered really well over there. I like that. To land. Can we have a look? Oh, I can't keep it straight. That wasn't bad. And it didn't crash. That's a miracle. Anybody come in? Oh, I hope nothing's coming. you got plenty of fuel. Oh good, police are going. Okay. Put the foot down, see what kind of speed we can get. 70. I need a downhill section. $78. $80. This could be a bit easier now. 86. We're gonna crack 90, Ron. Yeah, that's 90. Oh, we've got a bit of downhill section. 91, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back down to 91. Fast that thing whizzes by. Oh, this could be dangerous. Whoa! I think that was 2 wheels. Holy crap. Okay, let's behave. Really wish this game had a replay because I swear that was 2 wheels. It felt like it. I say 2 wheels. How many's on the one side of this truck? I haven't got a clue. But you know what I mean. I don't think I can drive a whole route normally. it's just too tempting to see what you can do. I've got to end up doing something silly. Coming into the cities, they always look good. Let's block that one off. Oh, I think I'm turning by here anyway. Missed it. Whoa. Five minutes to go. And just to finish it off, there's another speeding fine. This area is really well rendered, and I went the wrong way. Doesn't matter. We can still get there. I was enjoying the scenery and just turned. Lots to see around here. So I know we've got to go left and then right. Let's have a look. Left, right, left. We're there. Wrong one. Oh great, there's a pole. Dun, 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 dun. It's a little extra. And let's see where we are on the map. Yay! About time. 60.03% now mapped. Or now travelled across. So the grey area by here is going down more and more. So that's going to be it from me for tonight. It's well past midnight. It's gone past 1 AM now, so I think it's time for me to switch off around here. If you've enjoyed the videos, as usual, leave a like and subscribe. Support the channel if you can. Thank you very much. And if you want to follow, hit that notification. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.